today I have a very short story to narrate to you guys. It's something that just was just announced. It's trending. It's sad. It's heartbreaking. I think most importantly, before I go into this story, I just have to let you guys know that if you're dealing with anything, if you have any problems, if you have any issues that you're struggling to get through on your own, because it's normal human behavior to try to walk things alone and then feel like no one is going to help you out there, please talk to someone. We're humans. We don't have it all figured out. That's why we have to talk to somebody. Have a listening ear. Share your problems sometimes, but be mindful of who you share it with, because sometimes the listening ear might also be part of the problem. But I just want you guys to know that it's okay to share your problems with people you trust, and it's okay to confide in people on how to deal with certain situations before you think of ending it all right? A Louisiana sheriff named Joe Lupinto narrated to the media that he received a very disturbing voice message from a man named Tim Ragas. So Tim called into the station and left a very bad voice message. I call it bad because it's not something that anyone would hear and not feel worried for this man. So the policeman said that he received a disturbing message from a man named Tim Ragas warning him about a grim scene ahead at his home. So the man repeatedly said, "We can't continue to live like this. You will find 4 bodies when you get here." So this caller calls into the station with pain in his heart. He tells the police, "We can't continue to live like this. You will find 4 bodies when you get to the house." Now, like I said, it was a voice message that was left. It wasn't a live call. So when the sheriff played the message, I think he got to it on time, but it was already too late by the time he got to the house. So when they arrived at the man's house in Louisiana, where the call came from, the police officers found bodies of 43-year-old Tim Ragas, 45-year-old Joanna Ragas, his wife, her 20-year-old son Eric, and their special needs son, a 13-year-old boy named Timothy Ragas. Officials said that they found a note and weapons and believe it was a murder-suicide. In a press conference, Lupinto confirmed that the group died from gunshot wounds. The policeman said that he's not sure if there is more than one shooter, but that some of the information in the note and based on what he saw when he got to the location made him believe that the parents might have planned to do this, to kill themselves and their kids. But he said he's going to let the coroner's office determine exactly what happened there. So the policeman also said that the man who called in claiming that he's going to end it all used to work for law enforcement, but the policeman didn't mention what exactly he did for law enforcement, and he didn't mention where he was working. He would not share where the man had been employed, only telling reporters it was not in the station where he is currently working at. So after the family's bodies were found, relatives came forward to explain what they think might have happened. They told the media that they believe it was a combination of depression, family medical issues, and financial problems that may have led to the ending. Tim Ragas' sister-in-law said that Tim had been unemployed for 3 years, and then he got a job recently, and he also lost it because his wife, Joanna, was having medical issues, and they also have an autistic son. So, he had to be there to take care of them. And because he was not socially where a lot of people would take care of him, he felt like he was under a lot of pressure to do all that. Now, the man's family also said they were helping out, but they didn't know to what extent the situation was. They believe it was depression and he couldn't pull himself out of the depression, and medically she was going through things. It was just like this family hit rock bottom and decided to end it all. The policeman said it looks like financial problems and stuff have left a destitute situation, and they took it into their own hands, unfortunately, on that morning. This is, like I said, this is a very sad story. You have this family, things not going so well, and they decided to. I can imagine how long it took them to decide that it was time to end it all. You have this man who's been unemployed for 3 years, and then finally got another job, and he still couldn't keep it because he had to take care of his wife and kids, and it was just difficult. I can't imagine anyone dealing with that easily. Coupled with other issues they're having, and of course, if one person is the only one working in a family, it can put a pressure on everything else. So that's what happened to this family. It's a sad one. Well, guys, that's the short story I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have subscribed to my channel so that you can get more updates from me. Thank you again for watching, and have yourself a good day.